Hey there, it's Simon here. How are you? We're going to cover Make You Feel My Love today. This is a Bob Dylan song, but it has been done by loads and loads of people, as I've listed just here. I came across this recently, an Adele version, which I taught to a few people here in the studio. It's a really pretty way of playing the song, so we're going to kind of do it like that. But the chords will be the same, whether you're playing the Bob Dylan version or the Adele version or any of the other artists who have covered this. So, we're going to start off with an A, not a D. And what she does on the piano, she does this kind of thing where she's playing accents on the 1, the and after the 2, and the 4. So it's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? So you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so we're going to do that every single bar. I'm just going to shout the chords out as we go. Now, later in the video, we'll talk about more complicated ways of playing the chords or adding sus2s and 4s into the whole thing to make it a bit more fun for you as the guitar player. So let's just cover off those basic chords first. We are going to play an A. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. E, G major, D, D minor, A, then B7 to D in one bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A. Right, that is the verse. So now the next part is the bridge, and we're going to play D. A augmented, we'll talk about this, D, A, D again, then A, B7, E7 sus4, E7. Okay, there's probably two chords that are kind of less common there, I guess. The A augmented, so the easiest way of doing that is playing A, pick up your index finger and your pinky and just put them both on Fs. So you've got F here and F here. It's a beautiful chord. If you're wondering what the augmented means, it basically means that you're playing an A major chord, but the 5th of the chord is sharp, right? So you need a sharp 5 in there. So effectively we're playing the key of A here. So the notes in the chord are A, C sharp and E. So you need to make the E, which is the 5 of the key, 1 sharp. So it moves up to F. All right. And the other chord you might not have been familiar with in that section was an E7 sus4. So here's E major. Here's E sus4. Right? E suspended 4th. You're adding a 4th into the chord in this case. And then we're taking our 3rd finger out. There, that's E7 sus4. And then you could resolve into E7, would be pretty nice. I promised some more different chords, I guess. Same chords, different way of playing them. You could do like a Natural Woman Carole King sort of thing where you would play you do this sort of thing. Let's talk through those chords. Now I'm going to carry on talking as if there's no capo here, right? So A major. Then this is E major over G sharp. It's a D-shaped bar chord. Or a C-shaped bar chord. So close, right? Here's the D, right? There's the bass. Then you're going to go back to this E-shaped chord. That's a G. Then you can play D over F sharp. You can play D over F sharp like this. No rules, man. And then D minor with an F in the bass. Right? And then A and an E in the bass. And that's really cool because you get this sort of right? And then D. And then back into A. Right? So Okay, it's pretty nice, hey? What else could we do with that verse? Well, we could put some sus2s and sus4s, which are brilliant because you're not really changing the fundamental character of the chord here. You just got the 1 and the 5, and instead of putting a major third in the middle, you're either putting the 2nd of the key in the middle or the 4th of the key in the middle. That's what the sus2 and sus4 bits mean. So, see what I mean? All right. So sus4, sus2, that's A, E, E sus4. If you're feeling stretchy, you can put E sus2. D, D sus2. G, G sus4, or you could go the sort of 70s thing where they play like an A minor. Right? If you're doing a more country sort of version of this, you know, that kind of thing, you know, if you're, that kind of vibe would be pretty sweet. So, like all great songs, you can play it in a million different ways. I hope this lesson has helped you out. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And if you need the chart, you can find that over at patreon.com/Simon Morel. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.